That's the gentleman's blood. Es la sangre del Señor, ¿verdad,
Sí.
champ? Oh my God. Le voy a hacer unas preguntas, okay, champ?
Sí.
Whenever you're ready.
All right, if you could just start with his name and the spelling, if he doesn't mind.
¿Cómo se llama usted?
Francisco Villagrán Luna. O Paco.
Okay, Francisco, just tell me what happened here.
¿Qué es lo que pasó, Francisco?
Pues yo estaba aquí a la par y que a alguien le dieron unos alfileres, se puede decir. Y yo me arrimé y yo lo conocí. Y lo que yo hice, corrí a echarle primeros auxilios, aire en la boca, porque nadie lo estaba haciendo.
He's saying that he was giving, as soon as he saw the gentleman, that he mentioned that the gentleman mentioned that he got stabbed. So the first thing he did was, as soon as the gentleman fell down, he started giving him CPR because nobody else was giving him any kind of aid. He was the only person that went up to him and started giving him CPR.
Can I actually, if you don't mind, can I have you be on camera as well, brother?
Yes, sir.
Can I just have you come over a little bit this way,
A ver,
Francisco?
champ. Usted y yo juntos, okay, champ?
Just that way we can get both the translation at once,
Okay.
okay? So if you don't mind, just go ahead and let us know what you just told me.
Yes, sir. So he says that he heard the gentleman say that he got poked. So as soon as he saw the gentleman, he sees that he's bleeding from this part and he collapsed. So as soon as he sees that, he noticed that nobody's helping him. So the first thing he did, he started giving him CPR. ¿Qué pasó después?
Pues como yo llegué ahí estaba tirado y lo conocí. Y pues conocí su carro también, ahí está una troca como moradita oscura. Yo lo conocí y le pasé desesperación a boca. Y pues es conocido porque siempre que hago carne asada aquí a la par y ellos están allí. Los saludamos así, bla, bla, bla. Y cada quien sus cosas, pero no pasó nada más.
So he knows the gentleman. Everybody knows him here. His name is Manuel. Everybody knows him. He's always doing carne asadas over here. So there was no problem with anybody. So when he noticed that his friend had gotten stabbed, he went into action and started giving him CPR. Again, he doesn't even know how to do CPR, but he started doing what he felt was the right thing to do. And oh my God, it's just an unbelievable story, man. So this gentleman right here stepped into the frame and helped out his friend, which is now in the hospital. And like I said, he doesn't even, he just said right now, I don't even know how to do CPR, but he started doing what he knows, what is supposed to be done. It just came over him. He had to do it. Ay, champ, ay, my God.
Y si yo miro otra vez otro problema igual, no me importa, me gustaría ayudarlos. Igualmente, pues si me meto en problemas, pues sabrá la autoridad.
No, usted no sabe el problema, champ. He's just saying that if he ever sees anything like that, he's going to step in before anything happens. He doesn't care if he gets into a situation, but he's definitely going to step into that and make sure that this does not happen again. Yeah, ay, champ. Gracias a Dios que usted estaba ahí, man. I'm telling him, thank God that he was there for that person, because those are critical moments and minutes for that person to be alive. And I told him, dude, because of you, Manuel is going to survive. He's going to survive. Because I mean, if you get stabbed over here, it's not that. It's going to be hard, to recover or not. But he's not going to die for him. The cops got here fast, the ambulance got here fast and whatnot, and then we got Holy Cross Providence right down the street. And again, I work for surgery department. I already know my people are going to take really good care of that of Manuel. Ay, champ, Dios lo bendiga, campeón. Dios lo bendiga. Usted hizo algo muy grande ahora, okay, champ? Yeah, so again, he's a local person that he's out here all the time. He knows his person. Manuel is out here all the time. Everybody knows him. All these people know him. And they just can't believe it, that this happened to him. That something like this could have happened to him. And from what I'm hearing is that somebody was actually following him and actually might have provoked it, And again, one of the officers, he's over there talking to the gentleman over there. That gentleman, from these witnesses, they say he saw who did it. So they're talking to him right now, and hopefully they get a good description. He's over there right now. That's the gentleman right now. So everybody right here, they're saying that's our key witness. He's the one that's going to be able to help us solve who did this to this person. And that's Manuel. Oh my God. I don't even know these people. Like, I just came over here again because I'm over here in my car, and I was like, let me go find out right now. Again, because I work for Holy Cross Providence, and I'm like, I need to go find out. And I already texted my people at surgery, like, you're going to get a case right now. And I told him, please take care of Manuel. I didn't know his name, but I told him, please take care of this person that's going to show up to the hospital right now.
You could, I'm just speechless, honestly. You could just first tell him bravo for stepping up.
Ok, él quiere que yo le diga a usted que bravo, bravo, bravo por lo que hizo usted, señor. Porque como le digo, that's his blood. A ver, that's his blood, yo. That's crazy. Oh my God, champ. Oh my God. Dios lo va a bendecir, champ, ¿ok? ¿Ok, champ? Lo va a bendecir a usted, champ, ¿ok? Usted lo que hizo, hasta el Señor aquí dijo, dígale aquí al Señor que usted hizo una gran cosa. ¿Ok, champ? Ay, Diosito lindo, no, a usted, gracias a usted, champ. I've been telling him, dude, he's a hero, yo.
Se siente bien feo, man, pero
He
pues,
says he feels horrible, that he feels so bad
le rompí
that
la
he's
camisa, su pecho
he
se
had to
rompió
rip
la
his
camisa.
shirt off. He had to rip his shirt off to be able to, like, you know, access or like to see what's going on with him. Yes. Yes, sir.
Wow. Can you guys tell me if you know what led to all this? How did this all
Él
start?
quiere saber si usted sabe qué es lo que pasó para que esto pasara. Si algo provocó a alguien o nomás fue así de lo inmediato, de que nadie supo hasta que la persona llegó diciéndome que lo picaron, champ. No miró una pelea, no miró una alteración. He says there was no altercation, like nothing that could have told anybody that this was about to happen.
Yo estaba por aquí, sí, cuando estaban tirados allá. Yo iba por aquí, sí, con el cordón. Y me dijo, hey, que picaron a alguien. Y me arrimé porque conducía el carro nomás, su troca. Y ya llegué y yo lo conozco. Y nadie le estaba dando aire. Y yo me atreví a darle aire boca a boca. Y duré rato,
Wow.
duré como 10 minutos.
So
hasta que llegaron los bomberos.
he says as soon as this happened, he knew the gentleman. And what surprised him was that nobody was coming to his aid. It was like, he's just like, and then I was like, and then he shows up, tears his shirt off. He says he started giving him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. Not only like chest compressions, but mouth-to-mouth resuscitation to keep him alive.
A mí me gustaría saber dónde está para ir a verlo mañana.
He wants to know what hospital he's
pasado,
at. Él va a estar en Holy Cross Providence. Va a estar en Holy Cross Providence, que está en Rinaldi y Lower Canyon, champ, okay? Rinaldi and Lower Canyon, Holy Cross Providence, champ.
Los conocemos muy poquito, no mucho.
He says he doesn't really know the gentleman, but only because he's always here on the weekends when everybody's barbecuing, everybody's having a good time. He's one of the gentlemen that actually barbecues for people and whatnot. And as soon as he saw that, I was like, I need to go help him. And he was just asking right now that he would like to know what hospital he's at so he could go visit him.
Is anybody, the attacker, is he a familiar face in the area?
The thing is that nobody saw the attacker. Only the gentleman that's over there talking to the cop is the one that followed the person that, you know, that happened, you know, like was like obvious, you know, the attacker. But other than that, usted no miró que cuando lo pillaron.
No.
He never saw it. All he did was come to assist and help.
So he saw it long ago after.
Yes, sir. Usted nomás llegó cuando ya pasó, sucedió,
Ya estaba tirado.
He was
le
already
estaban
on the
dando
floor. He was
auxilio,
already on the floor asking for help. And nobody was coming to his help. He's the only one that came over there and said, you know what, I got you. Started giving him mouth-to-mouth, CPR. Mind you, he's not even trained for this, but he just started doing it because, you know, that's what he felt that he had to do to save this person. Ay, champ, que Dios me lo bendiga. Bravo, ¿verdad, que champ? Bravo, campeón, ¿ok? Usted es un héroe. Mire, champ, y nunca se olvide de este día, champ, porque usted salvó una vida ahora, ¿ok, champ? usted salvó una vida.
We need more people like him in this world.
Él dice que necesitamos a más gente como usted en este mundo, champ, ¿ok?
Nunca había pasado en mi vida
He
eso,
says he's never experienced anything like this in his life.
pero no hubo motivo para ayudarle a alguien.
He's like, he doesn't need a motive to help anybody. He'll do it no matter what. Ay, champ, que Dios me lo bendiga, campeón, ¿ok? Y usted nunca olvide que usted salvó una vida ahora, ¿ok, champ? ¿Ok? Porque si no fuera por usted, esa persona se hubiera morido ahora, ¿ok, champ? ¿Ok?
Sí, así está bien.
I'm letting him know that if it wasn't for him, this person most likely would have died today. So because of his efforts and everything that he did, this person is going to actually survive today. Usted hizo lo imposible, champ, ¿ok? Usted hizo lo imposible. Mire, sin embargo, usted va a salir en un noticiero y todos lo van a reconocer como un héroe, ¿ok, champ? Usted es un héroe de este momento, ¿ok, campeón? No se sienta mal, ¿ok, campeón? No se sienta mal. Lo que pasó no es su culpa, pero lo que hizo usted es muy, muy grande y usted ya tiene su nombre allá en el cielito, ¿ok, champ? Cuando llega al cielo, Diosito va a decir, ¿recuerdas cuando salvaste a esa persona?
Porque cuando él empezó a dar así, Lolo se le sintieron sus tripitas, yo le estaba apretando
Oh my God.
yo le estaba apretando el hoyo aquí. Ajá.
Pase, señor, pase.
Ay, no. Y él
So she's saying
sí.
that when he showed up,
Ajá.
giving him CPR, she showed up as well because his intestines was already hanging out. So she had to kind of put it back in.
Y lo pusimos de lado para que no se ahogara con su sangre, porque ya ves
So she's saying that when that happened, they put him to his side so he wouldn't choke on his own vomit. Because he's now like bleeding out, he's gutted. Oh my God.
sí.
Oh
Ya cuando
my
le pasó
God.
respiración, se sintió sus tripas así que
So she's saying that after they put him to the side and he was able to actually get his breath, you could actually hear him saying, like getting his breath and started actually breathing. Excelente, señor. Muy, muy
Sí,
excelente,
sí.
señor. Oh my God.
y ya le decíamos, ábrenos.
So she's saying that they kept on telling him, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. Don't close your eyes. Keep on breathing. Don't close your eyes. Just stay with us. Oh my God, John.
Está vivo. Ya sé, gracias a Dios que está bien.
Sí.
Nos vamos a mirar otro fin de semana o un mes, pero va a estar bien.
Va a ver.
primeramente.
Sí,
He's
primeramente
already
Dios.
saying they're going to
Siempre
see
está
him.
aquí.
Sí, primeramente Dios. sí.
Aquí siempre
Sí.
está ahí.
Oh, sí, sí. Ya lo dijo, Champ. Dios lo escuchó. En un mes ya va a estar aquí.
Aquí va a estar primeramente Dios.
So he's saying already that God is great, that within a month, Manuel is going to be back here with us barbecuing again.
Gracias a Dios.
He's saying he's saying thanks to God.
Y ahí están mi información y todo. Y si me hablan por teléfono, tienen mi teléfono, mi licencia y todo, mi casa y todo, ahí está.
He's saying that the cops have all his information, whatever they need from him. He's willing to be interviewed and help in whatever process it takes to get this guy that did this to him. I could do it for him, Francisco.
Lo puede hacer usted, Francisco Villagrán Luna.
Okay, so his name is Francisco, Farncisco, Francisco.
Villagrán Luna.
Villagrán, that's V-I-L-L-A,
Luna.
Villaluna, so it's V-I-L-L-A, Luna, L-U-N-A, Francisco Villaluna.
Okay.
There you go. My name is Gilbert, G-I-L-B-E-R-T, Ramirez, R-A-M-R-R-E-Z, Gilbert Ramirez.
Ramírez, mucho gusto.
Ramirez, champ, sí, campeón. Yo vine porque miré que algo sucedió y yo también igual, yo sé hacer CPR y vine para ver si necesitaban algo, pero usted ya hizo todo, champ.
Yo nunca me he arrimado porque me da miedo. Y me arrimé ahora sin...
He's saying that when it comes to these kind of situations, he really doesn't like to get involved because, he fears things. But today something came over him and said, you know what, you need to help this person. Ay, Francisco, que Dios me lo bendiga, champ. Que le dé todo, champ. Porque
Gracias.
usted salvó una vida, champ, ¿ok?
Gracias a Dios.
No, gracias a usted, campeón. Gracias a usted. Usted salvó una vida, ¿ok, campeón? Y esta persona se llama Manuel, ¿ok?
Manuel,
Sí.
se va a acordar de mí.
Claro que sí. Claro que sí.
Aquí vamos a
Champ. Va a
estar.
decir, man, ¿te recuerdas cuando estabas He's saying that
Sí.
Manuel is going to remember him, and then when he comes back to the park, he's going to be thanking him for everything that he did.
Se va a acordar de mí acá.
Claro que sí, Champ. Todos, mire, Champ, mire. Todo el mundo se va a recordar de usted, Champ, ¿ok? Porque esta persona es un noticiero. Él lo va a poner, ahorita lo va a someter, y usted va a salir en el noticiero, Champ. Y toda la gente cuando lo mira a usted va a decir, Francisco, usted es un héroe, Champ. I'm letting him know that he's going to come out somehow in the news somewhere, that you're going to, post this up, that now every time somebody sees him, they're going to be like, you're the guy that saved Manuel, Francisco, you're a hero. So le estoy diciendo al Señor que cuando lo miren a usted, por la causa de este noticiero, cuando lo miren a usted, lo van a decir, Francisco, el que salvó a Manuel. Usted es un
Gracias a Dios.
héroe.
Can you spell it?
Okay, my name is Daniel Maclero, DANIELMACUITL.
Okay, Daniel, you can kind of just like talk to me, pretend like we're just having a conversation.
Okay, so basically I was helping my mom pack up bags, we're about to leave, and all I see is three people fighting, and then they were kind of drunk, and I wasn't really paying that much attention, but until I saw them running away, someone getting chased, they were chasing after him, and while they were chasing after him, I look over and I see a dude bleeding out, and I kind of like, I was in like kind of shock a little, and I saw like the blood. I was kind of scared, but I got closer and I tried to help the person out. I was calling 911, and I was helping get the address of the thing. I was telling them what happened, and I was like, "Where's the ambulance?" Because they were taking forever. They were like 5 minutes, and I was like, "Where are you guys?" And they weren't coming at all. Only cops came, and I was like, "Well, why aren't they here yet?" And the guy was he wasn't breathing at first, but as soon as my friend Jaden's mother came, she's a nurse, and then she kind of helped him a little. She kind of put pressure on the wound, and while she put pressure, he started like breathing a little, and the guy was giving him CPR, and that's when I saw his stomach come up, start breathing again, and I was like kind of glad a little, and then the police came, and that's basically what happened.
Okay, so can you just kind of go back to like how this all started? You said there was like a fight.
Oh yeah, they were fighting. They were kind of drunk. There was three people, and they were basically fighting. But then someone pulled out a knife or a sharp object. Now I see it just stab, and then he was kind of walking a little because there's like blood marks, like a trail of blood. He was kind of walking a little, and while he was walking, he fell to the floor, and that's when everyone. I told everyone help, and then they started running, and then that's what happened.
So how many people, as best you could tell, were involved in the fight?
There was, I'm pretty sure, 3 or 2. It's because there was like a group that started chasing after them. So I don't really know who was involved.
Was it like a fist fight, or were they like chasing after him? Kind of thing?
It was a fist fight, yeah.
Oh, there was
But then someone pulled out a knife, and I think a knife, I'm pretty sure. A sharp object, yeah, that punched your head.
And did you happen to see who that was, or like?
All I saw is because there's like lots of parties around. There are always like cowboys around on horses. He had like a sombrero, I'm pretty sure. He had just like a button-up shirt, I'm pretty sure. And I think a jacket, like an area jacket. I'm not really sure. I wasn't really paying too much attention on them, only on what happened, trying to help everyone out.
Okay. And do you guys come to this park often?
Yeah, I come almost every Sunday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me like what a normal Sunday's like for.
Normal Sunday is basically like lots of people coming to have fun, like lots of different food vendors. There's music, there's bands, and they always come have fun. There's sometimes altercations, but almost everyone's trying to stop them, and it does stop. But this time, it went too far.
Okay. And I was told that the person who was stabbed is a familiar face to this park.
Yes, he always comes. He always blasting music, having fun.
Can you tell me a little bit more about him? Have you ever talked to him or anything?
Oh no, my mom has talked to him, and he's always like a nice person. He always greets her, always greets everyone. He's like a nice person, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I just got something in my ear. And it's pretty late out here. How many people do you think do you think were here when this all happened?
Basically almost it was full, like, but then not that full, but this part was like really full. Everyone started leaving though. There was like around maybe 20, 30 people.
Okay, so a lot of people took off once everything kind of happened. Or?
Yeah, they kind of got like scared. They want to leave. Yeah.
Okay. All right, brother. Thank you for your time. Appreciate
Of course.
you. If you could just say your name one more time.
Daniel Macuito, Daniel Macuitl. Yo me llamo Daniel y yo estaba aquí cuando miré tres hombres peleándose. Cuando estaban peleando, uno sacó un cuchillo y le dio en su panza por aquí de la izquierda. Y estaban peleando y cuando lo cuchillaron se estaba caminando un poquito y después se cayó al suelo, ay, perdón. Cuando cayó al suelo, gente estaba ahí, todo alrededor, espantados, llamando a la policía. Y yo intenté ayudar a la gente para llamar a la policía o el 911 porque todos estaban en shock, pues no sabían qué hacer. Y cuando yo miré todo, pues pues me espanté un poquito porque nunca he visto algo así, perdía mucha sangre y gente le fueron a ayudar y pues yo solo estaba ahí parado viendo y fueron como dos hombres que se pelearon y cuando se pelearon corrieron, pero tres hombres los fueron a corretear. Si me hace que sigaron las placas, es lo que me dice mi amigo, su papá, que lo corretearon con una camioneta y que le agarraron las placas, pero le chocaron el carro. Y cuando le chocaron el carro, pues se fueron, agarraron las placas y ya regresaron, le dieron un reporte a la policía y sí.